Well, hey there. Welcome to another episode of Ark Extinction. This is Belmathuin. I'm thinking today, after all that time sunk into breeding, we're going straight for the ice cave. I got all the Rexes up where the Titan spawns right now, just kind of sitting there waiting, except for these 5 that I'm going to take through the ice tunnel. See what we can do with it. Hopefully, at the very least, we're gonna get a bunch of levels. Let me get a K cam. I did bring the stuff I would need. Believe I'm gonna need the Spino Sails, their Xenoclaws, Corrupted Hearts, and the artifact, which I'll get along the way. Now, I did test this out a little bit ago. I ran through with the yuti and a team of 3 Rexes, just 3 random ones I had, and I made it all the way through. I got the artifact. I stuck it in the pedestal, and then I realized I wasn't recording. So it's gonna be take 2 for me, take 1 for you guys. I went and spent a whole bunch of time over by the sulfur fields getting Spino Sails, and on the way there I got some more Xenoclaws, along with a bunch of Corrupt Hearts while I was at it. Actually, pretty easily, with the team I have right now, took on a yellow orbital drop, and it was almost so easy that it was boring. So, kind of glad I didn't bother to record that. I think I'm ready for red level ones. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. I got those guys following the Hulk, and the Hulk following me. Hopefully that'll lead to a whole lot less derpiness on their part. Okay, yeah, I still have 4. That's going to be the hardest part, really, is just making sure I end the cave with all 5. They like to fall down stuff, they like to get hung up on cliffs, they like to get hung up on tiny little pebbles. Those bears hit hard. Have at 'em, boys. The Yuti's already gotten some levels. Boys and girls. Mate boosted, so there's definitely a mix. Now, I'll probably kill anything that isn't going to, put my Rexes near an edge. Come on. What the heck? Did a friggin' wolf just toss me like 50 feet in the air? This thing's the equivalent of like a tank, and it just got tossed in the air by a wolf. You guys get them, and Hulk. Okay, yeah, you stop following me. I want to see if there's any drops up here. I did find 2 drops before. And this cliff right here, last time I came through, was also super laggy. I don't know what it is. It must, like, that portion must exit the instance and come back in, because that's like entering the cave kind of lag. All right, where are you, Hulk? Holy. He wasn't up there a second ago. There we go. Alright, I might be a little quiet during this video because kind of concentrating. I know that the first time I went through, my dinos took some damage. I've got them all up to 55,000 health right now. And when I made it through earlier, each one had taken a good 20,000 points of damage. I mean, I went after absolutely everything in the cave, though. Let's see, let's give you a little bit more melee. Oh, come on. There we go. Wow. There's a lot of bad stuff in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there is a ton of bad stuff in here. Yeah, see, they're already getting derpy on the walls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's super hard to try to aim when they're in the way. Ooh, you guys just completely missed that guy. Holy crap. There's... the Purlovias are everywhere in this cave. There we go. And yeah, look at how hard those bears hit. I mean, I don't have... I have just basic primitive... Where did you come from? Basic primitive saddles on all these guys, unfortunately. But still, I mean, that's... hitting a wreck's pretty freaking hard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the hard part. Really, it's just keeping track of all those big friggin' oafs. Alright. And trying to get a kill command in before their heads get in the way. I guess I'll clean up whatever they don't touch. Yeah, and this yuti is pretty massively leveled already. And look how many hits it takes. There. I'm not really sure where all the drops are in this cave. We're gonna have to keep our eye out. Hopefully there's been enough time where they would have respawned by now as well. I already checked back there, that's just a little alcove. Just a trail of devastation. Oh, yeah, I like those numbers. I'm feeling good about maybe doing a Titan run. Probably do the cave this episode, and maybe the Ice Titan the next episode. He drops back here. No. Okay, so there's 5. Where the crap did the other ones come from? I swear, some of them, they'll disappear sometimes and then just out of friggin' nowhere, jumping right up on you. Get me up. Ugh. See, that's gonna be the worst when they all converge on me and I wind up getting pinned down by my own dudes. Was that maybe a drop? It might be. Trying to remember. Not sure where the last one came from, but I'm hoping we find him, because I'd like to grab a Rex saddle out of one of these. Not a guarantee. It's not even a good chance. Where the crap are you guys? Oh, you have him locked down. Where the crap are you guys? Go after him. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the heck are you doing, dude? Really? I'm lucky that guy didn't jump out of the ground at me. Alright, there's 5. I guess while we're wandering through here, killing random stuffs, and you know, keeping an eye on how bloody they get, I got a question for all of you. What kind of sports did you guys do, or are you currently doing in school? I myself was a high school wrestler. I didn't go to states or anything, but I did make it to state qualifier in my 3rd year in 11th grade. Really wish I had had the opportunity to start early at an earlier age. I think I could have done something with it, built up some confidence, but let me through. It was definitely a sport that made a difference. To kind of a self-conscious, awkward... Well, holy crap. To like a self-conscious, awkward kid that didn't always have the greatest times. Or the most reason to believe in himself. Wrestling helped me a lot. Just having somewhere to kind of learn who I was and learn how to discipline myself And really, are you guys really down there? I guess we're gonna start down here. But because it did so much for me in my childhood. A couple of years ago, 4 years ago now. Yeah, I'm starting my 4th season. I'm pushing 40, but a guy that I actually used to wrestle with, he became the head coach of a kind of a kids league. It was it's kindergarten through 8th grade, and we ran into each other on the street one day and said, "Come on in. We could always use some assistance." So I showed up, and now I'm starting my 4th year. I show up a couple times a week, show the kids, well, kind of follow his lead and show the kids how to do the moves. Try to talk them through it. Try to build up some of their confidence and physical ability. Ooh, what's this? I did not run into this last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Yeah, I did not run. Did I? Looks like there should be a drop back here. Yeah, but come on. Come on. These guys are freaking impossible to direct. But anyway, I'm just kind of curious if you guys had a sport that kind of helped you get through the awkwardness and weirdness of school, high school, especially high school. I know that it made a big difference for me. A really big difference, and that's why when I saw the opportunity to give back to it, I jumped on it. I didn't do so much last year with it because I was recovering from salmonella poisoning, which, if you don't know, that messes your system up for a long time. It was over a year ago, and I still have some gut problems from it. Oh, really? Come on, guys. Alright, let's try something. Let's try this. Let's try that. Okay. So you're following the yuti. And now you're following him. You're following him. And you're following him. Maybe you guys won't group up so much. Hopefully this doesn't mean they're going to be more spread out. What the heck are you guys doing? Ah, get out of there. Alright, so they still potentially will group up. If they do wind up grouping up then anyway, then I'm just gonna say the hell with it. There we go. And have them all following the Hulk again. Because at least they stayed tighter grouped then. Yeah, so let me know, because I'm really curious. I'm not sure where I would be or what I'd be doing if I hadn't found that. Because, you know, I hadn't been particular... You know, I was kind of a scrawny kid. Young, scrawny, a little bit tall, and lanky. But I'd never really thought about any kind of physical fitness or, you know, known where or how to even start lifting weights or anything. And kind of through the wrestling, I picked up cross country in the off season to keep me in shape. Learned a lot. Oh, you know, a lot of people will pick on cross country people, but I tell you what, you try running 3.1 miles. It's surprisingly mental. It's a surprisingly mentally involved sport, because you gotta convince yourself that you're gonna that you can keep going, and that you're gonna be okay, and that you're not gonna stop and push through the stitch in your side and the cramp in your leg. And I myself was pretty shocked at how intense that sport gets mentally. I mean, it's nothing compared to wrestling, but... And by the way, for those that aren't familiar with wrestling, like high school wrestling, it in no way has anything to do with like WWE or any of that stuff. I mean, I watched that stuff as a kid too, but you know, the folk style wrestling that we do in high school and college and the Olympics, there's a level of sportsmanship and self-discipline that goes into that the WWE type stuff kind of misrepresents and tears right down, you know, throws right down the tube. Not even sure where I am right now. But I don't know, now that you know, because I picked up that one sport, it opened up my world to a whole lot of things. You know, I started joining the weight club in the morning at school, and I did a little bit of running track. What are you guys doing? Come on. You know, I think we need to go back to the other way. So if I go like this, they'll all lose who they're following. And then I can go like this and that. And then that. Alright, yeah, let's do it that way. They were just stringing themselves out and going in weird trains. Yeah, I didn't like that. What are you doing? You just made a big mistake there, dog. Ooh, is this a red drop? Or is it just a glowy crystal? There's gotta be more than just the 2 drops I found. I found a red drop with nothing I would use. And I found a blue drop with nothing I would use. Although the mining helmet I found in it did come in handy, because a Perovia broke my ghillie mask. So I was able to put that on and at least have some kind of armor, but... So, I guess if you're listening to this, and, you know, you're still back in school, you're feeling a little bit lost, and you need something to be a part of, maybe look at your local wrestling team. It's not the popularity contest that football and basketball seem to become. It's more of, you know, you go out on the mat. It's just you and one other guy, and your resulting score might count towards the team, but there's nobody out there to blame but yourself, and you would be surprised how much you can learn about yourself when you have nobody else to look at and point the finger at. You can learn a lot about your tendencies. You can learn a lot about just how you tick inside. You got all you? Yeah, there we do. There we go. And through learning all that stuff, you can grow a lot as a person. Not to mention the fact that, you know, it's been 25 years, and my core strength is still up there because of just the countless number of exercises and moves and drills that use my core. I mean, you'd be surprised, you know, from your entire abdomen and the sides of your six pack, and your back, your shoulders, your neck especially. You'd be surprised how much wrestling will do for those. You build up a lot of muscles that'll get rid of your sore back, because your back will be able to support your spine much better and take a little bit more of a beating because of that. You know, some solid cushion around it. Where the crap am I? I have already been here. Okay, so this was a loop. Alright, there's all 5. But, it's a great way to learn at a younger age that, while it's nice to have a group of people to help, you know, as in like the team scores for wrestling and stuff, it's also good to know how to count on yourself. It's good to learn what you're capable of and how to improve that. I mean, those are life lessons that it seems like a lot of young people could really use nowadays. I got a 17-year-old son of my own. I only got him to join wrestling for one season as with me being his coach, because he's more interested in video games right now, but I think he learned a lot about himself during that time. I know some of the lessons I learned are still prudent today. What's up here? Alright, I think we're getting close. I think it's up and around that bend. Yeah. In fact, you know what? You stay there. And that's why I have them following the Hulk. So that I can go up into an area and not have to worry like that. Whoa, hello. So I can go ahead and scout ahead. So I can go up to these cliffs without worrying about all of them falling off. So I think that way is the way I... No, wait. Oh, really? Maybe it was across this little bridge here. So I have... Okay, I was up here and they fell off. That's right, that's right. You know what? Even if you decide a sport's just not for you, like you don't have the time, or your parents won't let you, or you know, your parents are too busy to take you to practices and stuff, and you live too far away to walk, you should consider looking into your parents getting you a gym membership of some sort, somewhere that you could walk after school and then maybe catch a late bus home or something. Because You'll be sore. You'll regret life for about the first 2 weeks, but the self confidence that comes with having lifted some weights and it seen marked improvement in yourself and fought through the soreness, just knowing that you fought through the soreness and that you're still going at it and getting your cardio up so you can throw on an audiobook or a podcast or your favorite music or just a random playlist to learn new music and going for 5 mile jog. You feel so good after that. I know from the outside it sounds like you would be exhausted after that, and you might be for the first little while, but I haven't been great over the last 25 years about keeping myself in shape, but I've done pretty well. And even with all the running and working out I did as a kid, I still feel some of the benefits from it. I can still jump on a trail or something and go for a decent jog, and my body's it's not as resilient as it used to be, but the mental toughness that I learned as a kid, and knowing that the stitch in my side will go away if I just ignore it and focus on the book or the music that I'm listening to, that lesson still allows me to try to get back in shape. Once every couple of years I'll go through a little phase where I start working out again and I start jogging again and I maybe even start hitting some weights again. And my body still responds pretty well to it because of all the training I did as a kid. Not to mention the fact that I can go into a gym now because of the stuff I did as a kid and have some semblance of an idea of what to do while I'm there to be effective. What machines I should jump in, how to lift weights, what reps are, whether I want to do low reps and high weight or low weight and high reps, knowing what the difference between all those are. I mean, it's invaluable. I was already down there, right? Actually, you know what? You stay there. You stay there. All that really adds up, though. I can't begin to stress how important that can be for you. That is why I didn't bring those guys down here with me. And is this that turnabout that I was at? It is. This place is kind of a giant maze. Alright, so we're going back up this way. Yeah, but you should really consider it if you haven't tried it before. You would be amazed at the mental help that just having put yourself to work like that and seeing the growth can how much that can lift your spirits. Not to mention the fact that the natural endorphins that are released when you're getting your heart rate up there and hitting the weights hard or jogging or trying for a faster time on a mile. Just the natural endorphins that are released in your body. They're undoubtedly helpful. They really take your mental state to a new level. There we go. frustration and anger and just irritation at the world can... any Perlovias around here? No. Yeah, just those natural endorphins, they can really do a lot to get rid of anxiety, frustration, and irritation, anger. They can even they can take away some of your sadness and stuff like that too. Like, you'd be surprised if you're feeling super anxious and, you know, the world just doesn't seem like a happy place anymore. Give a jog a try. You might be surprised. I mean, if the world's feeling like crap anyway to you, what do you really got to lose if you try? And let's get you following him again. Alright, so I came from that way. Is the water course coming up? I think we're getting closer. Still scouting, but I did find a red drop. Let's just clear this guy out of here quick. Maybe this is the way that I didn't go yet. Alright, let's see what do we get? What do we get? Really? Poop. I'll take it because it's a recipe, but... Okay. This is looking... potentially... yeah, this is promising. Alright, yeah, let's go back. Grab my guys. And I want to look for this ice bridge heading towards that crystal with a whole bunch of the corruption stuff. I believe my guys are right over there. So did I miss like the one obvious pathway? Yeah, that sounds about right. There they are. Alright, you fools, come on. Really? Can I get him? This way. Stop and poop. Really? Alright, there's all 5. Alright, so first big cave. Huge. It's got that pillar in the middle that you can kind of go all the way around. That river leads down to kind of a dead end. It's more or less just a way back up if your dinos fall. And that's probably because this bridge up here, you come up the right ramp, follow the right wall as you enter that big cavern. Go up some twists and turns. I still got all 5 of you. Around a little bend here. Come on. There we go. Not too much further. And then here, I think might be where we were going wrong. We were going down there. Maybe? I don't know. There was a red drop here, and there appears to be a bunch of unkilled stuff on the other side of it, so... you guys, stay in the center. That's all 5 of you. Good, good. Alright, yeah, so it's this left ice bridge as you're following the right wall when you get into that big cave. I'm gonna have to remember that. Come on, guys. Oh god, they make me nervous on thin paths. There's 3, 4. Okay. Now. That should untangle you guys. And you stop following me. Okay, so yes, that was it. Then you go down here to the rib cage, and there's some water, and I believe that the artifact is right there in the water. Alright, so there's nothing else up here. Let's snag you. Can you make it? Really? Really, Hulk? Come on. Oh, these guys are frustrating. I suppose they'd be less frustrating if I didn't spend extra time in the cave because I got lost. Yeah, here we go. What are you guys up to? Me. Holy, what are you doing up there, dude? Come on, man. There's the artifact. Any Perlovias around here? Let's hope not. Thank you. Alright, here's the water. I knew there was a water section. Let me just get all the way over. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And this is where I got the blue drop before. It was right here. Right there. Okay, come on, idiots. Let's go. Alright, we still got all 5 of you. Oh. You might want to take 3. 3 was better than the 5. I mean, obviously the 5 kills stuff faster, but no, don't go. Let's lead you guys over here, away from the edge. Yeah, but the 3 was easier to manage. I really wish I could tame some of these guys. Yeah, we're gonna make it. And luckily, we won't have to exit. Oh, come on, guys. Yeah, we're not going to have to make our way back through. Because we're going to take the boss portal. Where the crap are you coming from? Yeah, my Yuti's got mad hops. There it is, right there. Oh, I leveled these guys up. They each had 10 plus levels. I think the average was probably more like 12. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. You would I wouldn't advise coming in here with more than groups of 5. If you were going to bring all 20 in, do it 5 at a time. Good. Up here, there's nothing to worry about. I didn't see anything living up here, and I didn't see any cliffs up here. So once you get here, you're good. Alright, perfect. You get one more level. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal these guys up, empty out their inventory, spend a whole lot of time doing this. Get them all topped off, and oh, my legs are broken. Great. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna heal these guys up. I'm gonna clear out their inventories a little bit, finish leveling them up, and let me in. It's asking for 100 corrupt hearts. I left some there when I came in last time. It's also looking for 10 spinal sails. So let's do that. And that. And we'll have an extra one to bring with us. Nice. Alright, so I'm not clicking the button yet. Especially you. You need some healing. Let's do a bit of this. Alright, and that. There. Okay, so if you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. If you're looking forward to seeing the Frost Titan get taken down, you know, stop on by for the next episode. And until next episode, hope everyone has a good night.